Hi again, it's Nicole, and now we're going to talk about a trigger. What is a trigger? Trigger is anything that causes a negative charge. Excuse me. I was talking about my son's father in the past video, and when I explained this to him, I said, this is how, in my healing, I believe this works. We come into this lifetime, we forgot everything of our past lifetimes. If you don't believe in past lifetimes, that's totally cool, but it's everything is happening simultaneously now, and it means something is active now. So perfect example is when I was going through this last year, one of my good friends had started to back away from me, and it hurt my feelings a little bit, because I was finally coming into and remembering like who I am and embracing it and being okay with it. And another friend said, this really bothers you? And I said, yeah, yeah, it does really bother me. And all of a sudden I realized, and its tears are falling from my eyes, that abandonment was coming to the surface. And then they showed me my mind's eye when I was 5 years old, and my best friend had moved away. And that actually triggered abandonment for me. And because I wasn't taught how to go inside, I was taught to look outside myself. I never released it. Well, that same abandonment got passed down to my son and my grandkids. And I could see it. I was like tracing the line of abandonment back. But as I was healing through this and crying it out, because you really have to feel it and cry it out, I realized that that was my abandonment from a past life. And I release that. I mean, it took me like a day and a half. Like I literally couldn't stop crying. I was like, what is going on with me? Like, I can't stop. And once I acknowledged it and felt it and released it, it was gone. It was very deep. It was very, very, very deep inside me. And the funny thing is, after I did that, my son had called me the next day, and he said, I feel so much lighter, because not only did it release from me, it was releasing from everybody that it was in. So that's the gift that keeps on giving, right? Instead of giving them our crap, we can actually start taking them back, our own stuff from them. So when we did that meditation with my son's father, I explained this exact scenario, but a trigger, and how something, activates something in this lifetime. And when we did it, my son kind of saw exactly what happened in his life that triggered him feeling not worthy, fear, terror, all those lower vibrating emotions from one choice that he made at the age of 14. And my message to him was, you're not your mistakes. See, that catapulted a whole lifetimes of stuff to be acted right now. And he's been lost this entire time trying to find himself. We've all been there, right? We've all been there. And the only way to find yourself is to start asking the big questions. Again, what is this mirroring back at me? What is this here to teach me? What part of this is inside of me, right? Why am I angry at this person? Are they my shadow side? Are they being completely honest with me, and I don't like that honesty because I don't want to know that exists inside of me? I don't want to, or maybe I know and I'm aware, but I don't really want to deal with it and do anything about it. Those are some really big questions to ask. What is this? And appreciate it. You appreciate the contrast. For me, it's been like a living meditation almost. Anything that comes up, I look inside immediately and I'm like, okay, well, what is this? Where is this? Let me get this out. Oh, thank you. Like, I didn't know this was still in me. Like, this is awesome. Or it was here to show me something. Like, going through this, there's negative portals over jails. I don't know if any of you guys knew that or not, but there's negative portals over jails. Now, have you ever wondered why they have negative portals over jails? Well, when you commit a crime and they put it all over the news and the internet, what does that do to you, right? Unworthy, worthless, shame, fear, all these lower vibrating emotions. Not only is that latched on the person who committed the crime, but then it goes out to all these people around the world. So we are actually, one, binding us to the problem, and two, we're not lifting people up. So how can they really transform and become something different? We're keeping them down. Let's keep you down in the gutter because we need to feed off your energy. And the feeding off the energy is not love and light. They're trying to feed off your fear. I mean, I'm going to stop right here because I'm about to go into something else. All right. Thanks for watching.